There it is. There's the shoe tube. There's the Spreaker.
Maybe we did go grab them because maybe I think I did say something.
Welcome to the Prospectors Radio Show, talk show for our community. Please welcome Rich Cooley, Indiana Gold Hunter Dennis Native,
Scott Swiftwater Tony, Rob Weigel, Jared Wheeler, and your host, Tim Grimes. We hope you enjoyed tonight's show, and thanks for tuning in. What's happening, fellas? It's Sunday. Sunday, fun day.
Beautiful weather outside.
It is. It was a nice day today.
Yeah.
Where?
In Ohio and Indiana.
Yeah, sure ain't. It's still 100 something here.
Oh, no, it's going to be like nice here this week.
Yeah, it was like 80, 79, 80 degrees today. Oh, beautiful weather.
That would have been prime time for us.
Huh?
That would have been prime time for us.
It's going to be nice like all week, like 70.
Yeah.
Perfection. Sunny 70s.
That just means it's getting close. It's getting cold quick for you.
It's getting fall time. That's what it is. Fall's in the air.
Yeah. You guys haven't got a first frost, though. I know that.
No. Oh, no.
Okay.
No, not yet. Nope.
Well, I mean, it is coming up on October.
Yeah, it is October, not coming up.
Oh, yeah, maybe it is.
It is. It's October 6th.
We had our hottest October ever since records yesterday.
What was it?
92.
Oh, well, nice. So you ain't got no snow yet. You'll have snow next week, right?
Yeah, probably.
We got a heat wave going on right now in the valley, not here along the coast.
And what's your heat wave? 70?
It was 80, 85, 86, but further inland you go, it was 100.
Because you're California, it should always be 100. Yeah, should be. Right? You should have Scott's weather.
Yeah.
Should.
No, I like the cool breeze off the ocean.
Well, we see that where you're at today. So, yeah. Okay. Where's your pina colada?
Yeah.
And your sun hat. That's what you need, Rob. Your sun hat.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Dr. Bravestone.
Yeah.
So, Dennis, you got your cards? Let me pick one real quick.
Oh, yeah. Hang on a second here. Let me shuffle them up here, and there we go.
Number 3.
Number 3. Number 3.
You could have any instrument skill instantly. Which one would you choose and why? Ooh. Any instrument skill.
Now, how do you partake the word instrument? Like musical instrument?
Musical, yeah.
Oh, God.
Okay.
Of course, music.
Well, there's thinking instruments too. What do you mean?
Chemical instruments.
Medical instruments. Yeah, there's all kinds of instruments.
Musical instruments.
I would say drums.
It says any.
Drums.
Any
I'm going drums. It'd be cool.
All right, any instrument.
I went drums. Yeah. Scott?
I can already play the harmonica, and that's my best favorite instrument. But I guess if I was going to have to choose, I can't play the guitar very well, but I'd like to do the mandolin.
You'd want to be a mandolin player.
Yeah, I mean, I got a mandolin right in there on the wall, but trying to play it, it gets in your head a little bit.
Because you could play it instantly.
Yeah, I would do the mandolin.
Okay, Rob.
Saxophone.
That's a cool one.
Yeah, I played the baritone, the trombone, and violin and stuff when I was a kid. So.
All right, Rich. What about you?
I like to play the guitar.
Guitar, okay.
I mean, I've tried a couple times, but never took any lessons and never did anything. But I'd like to. I mean, that would be something.
It would be awesome. Just pick it up and play a tune.
Yep.
Yeah.
I play Guitar Hero. Does that count?
Yeah, I can do that too.
I was just gonna say I'd say guitar also, but I can't even play Guitar Hero. People made fun of me.
Dennis, what about you?
I played saxophone from 5th grade to my senior year. So, I actually have a guitar I bought. I've tried to bought the stuff online to like the DVD to play, but I still would learn how to play guitar.
Guitar. Jaron, what about you? Not Rock Band or Guitar Hero?
Well, that's what I was saying. I would play guitar, but I can't even play Guitar Hero, so I don't know how well that would work.
I was always pretty good at Guitar Hero. That was
me too. I
that was
love
fun. I love that game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I miss it. I should buy it again.
I got 2 Guitar Hero guitars still up in the closet in my bedroom.
It's fun, ain't it?
Yeah.
Have you guys ever seen the South Park episode about Guitar Hero? It's so funny.
No.
He's all playing acoustic, so you just hear the keys clacking.
I probably seen it. So we can have the prospect.
Those guys that write
radio rock band. There we go. Sounds like something. So, Jaron, you still didn't pick. What would it be? Guitar?
Yeah.
Okay. Nobody picked bass guitar.
Eh.
Eh.
Yeah.
Eh. Okay, we got.
What bass guitar? What has 4 strings? That's it.
Yeah. But still cool. Got to have a bass.
It is.
I don't have the hands to play guitar. I can't never reach the strings right.
Me neither, Scott. My fingers just don't work right. Arthritis.
Ray says he'd play banjo.
Banjo for Ray.
David says mouth harp.
Okay.
That's harmonica.
Keith says he plays the bass.
Oh, there's a bass player. See. Who else we got?
I'm surprised nobody said drums.
I said drums.
Oh, you did say okay.
I did say drums.
I got drums up in the attic. I don't care.
Like a spoiled
Neither does your neighbors.
My niece left them here.
I've often thought about buying a nice set, and I'm like, no. And no.
Well, they're costly anymore.
They are.
Everything is. Like
Yeah.
a harmonica, you used to be able to get a harmonica for like $25. Now they're like $45.
I got, I think, 2 harmonicas.
I think Randy plays the world's smallest violin.
Does he?
He has a little one.
Like this big?
He says trumpet, though.
Trumpet. Okay. I played trumpet in school. Briefly.
Trumpet. That's an off one. Trumpet.
Yeah.
That's a different one.
Yeah. I could play hot cross buns. Ain't that the first song they taught you? Hey, I could play something. I'm done.
I think we learned how to play that when we was like in second grade. We had those little flute like things.
That little ones that like
Recorder.
recorders. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. After I learned that, I'm like, okay.
I wonder if they still have kids learn on a recorder in school.
Yeah.
Do they?
Yeah, they still do.
Recorders. See, they didn't do that when I was in school, though. They didn't have recorders.
Oh my gosh, you had to play Mary Had a Little Lamb and Twinkle Twinkle Little Star, everything on that dang thing.
Yeah. No.
And you had a test every Friday. There's your test. Play the song. Oh, thanks for putting me on the spot.
It was like once you learn one song, you're like, I'm good. I know a song now.
Yeah.
My dad used to have a kazoo, David.
A kazoo?
Yeah.
I ain't heard about the kazoo in forever. Yeah.
Just keep
they're
turning.
they're kind of a toy anymore.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm pretty sure they probably still got a kazoo as a musical instrument, but
All right, who plays spoons?
I've dabbled in it.
You dabbled in the spoons and the art of spoons.
There is a knack to it. Trust
I'm
me.
sure there is. It's like tap dancing. Yeah.
I used to have a gal that would play spoons, and she was pretty good. And I was like, nah, I can't do that.
I used to play the kazoo.
You played the kazoo too? You still got a kazoo, Rich?
Somewhere.
You do actually still have one.
I'm sure it's somewhere.
All right.
Box.
Yeah, you bring your kazoo. Rob will bring his violin.
Oh, I can't find that thing. I have no clue where to even look.
I want to hear
I
some.
was like back in high school. I have no clue where that thing is.
That's a long time ago, ain't it, Rich?
Yeah.
We actually do have quite a few musical instruments here. All of us kids were into playing different instruments, and my
And
parents also did. My mom used to play the piano.
and you can play a fiddle.
No.
Can you play life on the farm? It's kind of laid back, dude.
Mom sings bass, daddy sings tenor, everybody sings bass and tenor.
Will you get your violin and play for us, Rob?
No, I had to give it back to the school when I
Ah, dang it!
graduated elementary.
Somebody send that man a violin.
I had to give it back. He said. They shysted me. They told it to be all mine, and no, they took it back at the end.
It's yours forever.
My mom turned me down when I would try to do the instruments and stuff because she said, "All you're doing it to is because of the women to meet the girls."
Yeah.
I was like, "Yeah, pretty much."
But it was cool too if you was playing an
She's
instrument.
like, "Nah, you're not doing it."
Yeah. Yeah, I was like, I'll play trumpet.
Yeah, but playing violin makes a lot of bad sounds.
Every instrument makes a lot of bad sounds when you don't know how to play it. That's the part, right? But yeah, I'm with you. Sounds like a sick cat.
Yeah, I don't have a good fucker.
That's
Just
bad.
saying. Just saying.
Right.
Interesting. You know what else is interesting? Gold price. Got some for us?
Man, they are interesting.
Are
To
they?
say the right now, because gold's changing, but not too much. It actually said we went down $3, but it's 2,651.
Ooh.
That's pretty smoking. So we might see that 27 mark. Who
27.
knows? You could see it. It'd be surprising to see it, but you could see it. Silver actually went up 0.1 of a cent.
Really?
So it went to 32.27.
Oh, that's still cool. Okay.
Yeah, 30 still up there pretty good.
It
But
is.
that could reach as high as 35 too if it climbs. Platinum, believe it or not, went up $1, so it's an even 1,000. That's pretty good. Actually broke the 1,000. Palladium, that's went up $8 to 1,046, and rhodium, not trading a bit of it, stayed at 5,025.
I don't even see how that's possible.
You got to be trading it to make it go do stuff, But
It's hard to believe nobody's buying or selling rhodium at all,
it's true. That is
right? Isn't
That
it
is.
just weird that not one person's buying or selling it? Huh,
It makes it a little weird, but yeah.
it does. Corporations own it all. They don't need to buy or sell. They're just holding. Hold.
And the Bitcoin is up 1.4% to $62,901.
Woo!
62.
The old fake coin.
62.
Yeah, it was so funny because I just seen a thing from somebody down in North Carolina, because they've been hit pretty dang hard
Uh-huh.
by the all the stuff. Anyway, he goes, I'm going to tell you it's firsthand knowledge right now. Electric cars and Bitcoin don't work when there ain't no power and there ain't no computers.
Well, neither do your credit cards or debit cards.
Yeah, that's what he's saying. Credit cards today don't work. So he goes, you always think of these preppers, you think they're nuts. He goes, I'm starting to think that they weren't so nuts now, because they're going to have cash.
Cash or gold or silver.
But I do.
Yeah.
Well,
Go to the
still,
store,
even
somebody
if you
says, computer's not working. Can't take credit cards. Anybody got cash? I'm like, yeah, I walk right up front, pay cash, and I'm out the door. Everybody else is standing there stuck.
Dang,
Right.
that would be me. I don't ever have cash.
Hey, yeah.
I saw a news article about one of the hardest hit areas. One of the restaurants was actually giving the food away, and because they can't take cash or debit because their registers are
Yeah.
electricity.
That and the power's out. So if they don't get rid of it, it's going to go bad.
Right.
Yeah, so they just give it away and say if you got any cash, just leave it as a donation.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Sure.
I remember way back in the day, we had an ice storm in my hometown, and the lady that I was staying with was actually a manager at Long John Silver's, and she bought home. We ate Long John Silver's for like 3 days.
I like some Long John Silver, so
Yeah, I mean, it was, you had the fish, you had chicken, you had shrimp, you had, that stuff.
yeah,
That stuff's already made.
I like their chicken. Yeah.
All you got to do is put it in the little oil, fry it up a little bit more, and boom, it's done.
Sure.
Heck, I was like, yeah. But we gave some of that stuff away. They had to get it out of the freezer because if not, imagine what it's going to smell like in 4 or 5 days without power.
That's going to be bad.
Yeah, you'd never be able to serve food in that place again. That's for sure.
And he just started cooking stuff and giving it away. Huh?
Yeah.
Best thing.
We were giving away pre-cooked.
Oh yeah, just
Yeah.
right out of the freezer.
Yeah, because it's already got like except for like some of the fish, they got special that they dip themselves, but most of it was already pre-made stuff.
Right. They just drop it into grease to finish it up, heat it up. Yeah. I got you. Still cool though. Still good too. Long John Silver.
Oh yeah.
I like their hush puppies fries.
Hush puppies are good.
Shrimp.
Yeah. I just don't like shrimp, but they're chicken.
Oh, I love shrimp.
Oh.
Heck yeah.
Oh, me too. I could eat bunches of it.
Ocean roach is what I like to
with a whole bunch of hush puppies.
Ocean roach. That's
shrimp, a lot of crab.
They used to consider lobsters the cockroaches of the sea.
Say, I think lobsters at least got some character. Shrimp is just like a bug.
Yeah, they used to serve lobster at prisons until they figured out that it's a delicacy.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Ain't that odd? Weird. Very, very weird, to say the least.
Now, if you're on death row, that could be your last meal.
Sure.
And if you got so many rich people saying it's a delicacy and the guy starts raising the prices because of it, then it's going to be that way.
Yeah. I agree 100%.
Yeah. It is what it is.
Once they start YouTubing and TikToking about it, it's the greatest thing ever.
Of course, I have seen documentaries of what they eat across seas too, and I'm not snacking on none of that.
Oh yeah, I know, right?
No way.
No. Nope. And big nope on that. I agree 100%. So,
I don't care how hungry I am out in the gold fields. I'm not going to fry me up a tarantula and sit back and crunch him down.
They say tarantula's good though.
Man, can you imagine popping that abdomen in your mouth?
What? Eating tarantula?
Yeah, they say it tastes like chicken. You fry it, it tastes like chicken, they say. But they say everything tastes like chicken.
Yeah, nasty.
I choose not to.
Because they say when you fry it, it burns all the hair off its little legs and stuff. But I'm a Scot. I don't think I could bite into its abdomen. That thing's like the size of a silver dollar.
Yeah, I've seen it.
Maybe you ain't supposed to eat that part.
Right, I don't know, but good.
Maybe you just eat the head and like the back, and you don't eat the innards.
I don't know.
Oh,
those guys tend to go all the way with it.
I don't think I could do it. No.
Nope, I couldn't.
Of course, look at who's the first guy that said, "Oh, let's try an oyster."
Right. What about the scorpions? Do you ever eat the scorpions? They say those are good.
I made them in suckers.
I mean raw. I mean just cooked, fried scorpion.
No.
But you watch these survival shows, some of the crap they eat, it's like, no. Wouldn't eat that neither.
That's like I got a couple video ideas, but I got to wait for Rob to get here before we can to do them. So.
All right, you're gonna eat some scorpions and some.
No, but we might find a couple.
Oh, cool. Okay, do some scorpion hunting.
Well, I want to do a video about using that Uper light out here in the washes and stuff, and see what actually shows up in that kind of environment.
That'll be cool.
Yeah.
I look forward to seeing that one. Rob, hurry up and get there. scorpion hunt. Start
He can
filming.
go do his own thing then. He knows how I am with snakes. Hey,
Why
you
not
want to
snake?
get this?
Scorpions.
Snakes don't show up
Same
under the
thing.
blanket.
You don't like scorpions either, Rob?
Nope.
No, I don't blame you.
Now, we did come across a tarantula one time when I first got there, and it was alive, but he was during wintertime. We kind of dug him up by
Cold.
accident.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
cold.
he was slow. He was dormant. Kind of. Yeah. Still, I ain't messing with him. Nope.
Tim, I'm still waiting for him to dig up one of those big old, like my thumb scorpions. I can't remember what they're called, but they're pretty darn big
Oh, the
size.
little big ends out that you
Oh
got.
yeah,
Uh-uh.
they come out and it looks like something off the TV show The Mummy or something. I'm like,
Yeah.
whoa,
Yeah.
But like I said, they're not. I mean, you can tell they're alive, but they're not. Woo, they're not
Right.
really quick.
No, they're just too big. They don't have to be quick.
No,
Yeah.
I mean, but they're also cold. So,
Yeah. Uh-uh.
but I've dug those out and had them fall in my lap. I've dug whip spiders, had them fall in my lap. They look like a scorpion, but they got spider legs. It's really, really weird. What other ones? There's something else that I've dug or centipedes, like
I don't like
that,
them either.
that long and multicolored, like vibrant red, vibrant blue, and vibrant yellow.
Nope.
Which every color in the wild says don't mess with
Danger, danger, danger.
But that thing, I don't care if it's cold or hot. They are fast.
Them hurt you, they say.
Yeah, they boogie, buddy. They don't care.
Yeah,
They move.
I ain't touching them.
Nope.
And you can dig up the occasional. Well, you can dig up lizards all the time.
Sure.
I usually just, because I got my shirt tucked in, I just throw the lizards in my shirt. When they get warmed up, they'll crawl up and jump out. See you later. Take care, buddy.
Do that with a cold spider.
No, I'm not doing that with a spider. The lizards are just little bitty geckos. I don't mind them.
Geckos, yeah. With the tarantula. Oh,
Yeah, you'll like I said, you'll put them in your shirt. And you'll feel them. They feel it. They're really cold.
Oh yeah, your
But
body warms them right up.
after they start warming up, you'll feel them like, and then they'll just jump like, see you later.
Crazy, crazy. Well, I know Rich and Rob got some stories. Anybody else?
Yep.
I got some if they don't have enough, but I got more. I got something.
All right. Who wants to go first?
Real quick, Steve France is in there, asking me if I can help get him into the main page. I don't have any power over your account, Steve. You're gonna either have to reset your password,
Right.
or if all else fails, create a new account.
Right, because I don't even have that. It's something that it's for their security, that I can't even access it. They got to do the forgot password thing, or like Scott has had to do on many occasions, create a new account.
I created one, but I don't use it because I remembered my other stuff and got back on my
That's
old
usually what happens, right? After you create a new account, you remember your old stuff and you can get back into it. So you're better off to do that, Stephen. That's what
Now, can you delete an account?
Yes, I can.
We can suspend members, yeah.
Yeah, and I can delete the account too. Completely.
No, but I mean, can I personally?
I don't know.
I don't think you're a mod. Are you a moderator?
No, but I mean, couldn't I delete my own account?
Yeah.
I think so. If you can log into it, you could delete it. Yeah.
Okay.
But if it was one like you created and you don't remember the password and you want it deleted, then I got to go and delete it.
Okay.
So yeah, let's say hi to our people out there. We'll
Yeah.
grab the few that I'm not sure are in YouTube. I got Ed Marvin over on GPS, Randy on GPS, Darth Plaster on GPS. We got Stephen France in YouTube, David Villa, Heath Doty, Ray Rusa, Bigfoot Prospecting, Diggit, Charles Hansen, of course, Weigold, John Hunt. I think that GoPro Unlimited, and I believe that is it.
It's in the
Ogre, MGTOW, Michael Shelby,
Uh-huh.
and I think that's it now.
No, Ray. No guest tonight.
Welcome.
Yes, there's on the
20th. 20th.
Isn't it the 20th?
20th. Yeah. Today's the 6th. So a couple weeks. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's it. On
Could
the
be.
20th. Metal detectorist, Chuck Smalley. Right, Rob? Metal detectorist, prospector,
Yes, Chuck
co-
Smalley.
co-host of Relic Radio or host.
Yeah, Relic Radio, and
Uh-huh.
so we'll be having him on the 20th of October. We'll talk about his metal detecting adventures. I believe he also dabbles in prospecting too. He showed me some nuggets.
Cool.
Yeah, the picture that I found, he was actually in Alaska, and that's a nugget or a specimen he found in that picture.
Yeah, so I mean, he's a really good guy. He was actually recommended by one of the members of GPS. Maybe we should have Chuck Smalley come on. So,
Oh,
All right. Well, that's
Yeah.
cool.
thank you for the recommendation.
Yeah.
Whoever.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and you guys, you can recommend stuff anytime you like. We do listen and we do see it.
Yeah. Always good. Nice. Well, good job. Well, we'll
Yeah.
look forward to having him on the 20th. Okay, who's going first? Rich, you going first?
Might as well.
weekend.
Oh, wait. Who went first? Rob, you going first?
I went ahead and clicked.
Oh, he jumped the gun on you, Rich.
That's fine.
Um, this is new to me, so please bear with me. I'm used to doing this all on my phone, remember?
Yep. Now you're doing
So-
it this way. Fancy.
Costco has been in the news here recently, and I hope I can change that. Yep, I can. Cool. So,
Wait. Oh.
Costco is expanding their collection of precious metals that it sells. With the addition of platinum there, the big box chain is now selling the Swiss-made 1 ounce platinum bars for $1,089.99 on its website. But a Costco membership is required for the purchase. And I don't have an actual picture of the true bar, but the bar features the Lady Fortuna, the Roman goddess of prosperity, according to the manufacturer's website. So they're trying to replicate its recent success with the gold bars, with having platinum join their list of precious metals that collectors are snapping up at the retailer.
Wow.
In 2003, it began selling gold bars and it sold more than $100 million worth of bars in the first quarter of that year.
Wow.
Wow.
And then
Maybe
earlier this year, Costco started selling silver coins for the first time at a price of $675. The coins are non-refundable and members can purchase a maximum of 5.
so. You think Costco's driving up the price of gold, selling that much gold in that amount of time?
No.
I don't know what to say about that.
Costco's online better be going off the chart.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, I'm with Scott. It takes a lot to move the gold market.
Well, they just sold how much you say, Rob? $100 million worth of gold?
$100 million worth of gold.
Come on. That don't
in one
move the
quarter.
market. What the hell does? That's a lot.
No,
Well, gold's like $1 trillion market cap.
Okay.
Yeah.
100 million, guys. Come on. That's a lot of gold.
Yeah.
whole lot of gold.
Especially, yeah, that's a lot. I'm just saying. Okay. Sorry, Rob.
Yeah. But yeah, if you're willing to go get yourself a 1 ounce bar of platinum from Costco, hurry up and grab them while they're hot.
Grab why they're hot.
How much are they?
$1,089.99. So you're basically paying about $89
Yeah.
over.
Over.
So because it's what, $1,000 an ounce for platinum right now. So
Yeah.
Huh.
Unless Costco sells out.
Yeah. They don't have none.
So real quick, gold is $17.927 trillion market cap. So
Good Lord.
Costco's not moving it.
They're not. Man.
Hell, they just said thanks for your contribution.
Right. Thank you, Costco.
Have you ever spent a day at the lake or maybe the river, and at the end of the day, you realized you lost something in the watery depths?
Uh,
Yep.
Well, one local nonprofit says it can help find those sunken treasures. Uh, take the Salt River, for example, and everybody knows Salt River's in Arizona.
Yeah.
It has a lot to offer for people seeking relief from the blistering heat, but while the river gives, it can also take. Hundreds of items each year get lost during tubing and kayaking trips. And that's where the Salty Scuba Squad comes in. Uh, the One of the volunteers quotes, "It's been a really heartwarming adventure. The group dives several times a week, helping to clean up the waterways and retrieve lost items.
huh.
Uh,
They get
key
a lot of
wallet,
phones.
yeah, keys, wallets, Apple watches, things like that, GoPros, and of course iPhones and the garbage. Since April, the Salty Scuba Squad volunteers have collected over 9,200 pounds of trash and 101 iPhones.
Wow.
Oh, well, not iPhones, just phones in general.
Right.
One of those phones belongs to Michelle Ballard, who lost it during a trip a few weeks back. Uh, we were fine. It was nice, she said, relaxing. And then next thing you know, she stretched and dropped her phone. So she got caught up with the crowd and started frantically searching, but she located these guys on Facebook, I believe, and they came out and was gratefully able to retrieve her phone.
Mhm.
So right now, the squad has currently 21 phones whose owners are still trying to identify. Uh, you can go to their webpage at saltysquad.org if you want to volunteer or if you happen to lose something while you're there. Uh,
Yeah,
I thought it would be nice to share.
That Salt River, they probably, because they rent tubes and you could go tubing down the river.
Mm-hmm.
They probably, I would say, Lisa might back me up. I bet you there's at least 40 buses a day on any given day going up there and getting off and tubing. And
Wow.
that's, I'm lowballing it right there. I mean, it's that busy.
Wow. I'm sure they find a lot of crap then.
I guarantee.
My
Right?
next story, I don't have any pictures, but I got this off of a Pacific Northwest news station. The Gold Rush 2.0. Colorado, a gold producing state in 2024 survey says that it turns out, pioneers may have been right about the gold rush in the West, while California was the focal point of the frenzy. Colorado found itself as a hidden gem during that time. According to a survey conducted by SD Bullion, Colorado remains the seventh highest producing state in the United States, producing gold in the United States, even in 2024. Data was gathered by the USGS Mineral Resource Data System, analyzing the areas in the United States where gold ore was found or produced. After gathering this data, research compared the difference in gold occurrences, prospects, producers, totals for each state. That number was put up against the size of the state to produce a total number of gold locations per 1,000 square miles. The old pioneers and prospectors would be proud of themselves as they were pretty dead on with the locations in the West as they suspected it produced gold. The top 10 locations were all located in the Wild West, and those locations include today California with 66.59 locations per thousand square miles. Washington State came in second at 34.17, Oregon 31.41, Nevada 30.91, Idaho at 28.44, Arizona at 17.40, Colorado 14.89, Montana 13.21, Alaska 9.22, and Utah 7.46 locations per 1,000 square miles. The Rocky Mountains have been a staple in gold production since the 1800s. Colorado has 1,543 locations that have found gold in them. Colorado makes up 103,642 square miles of land area. When put up against each other, those numbers produced 14.89 locations per 1,000 square miles. So basically, meaning, it's the fourth largest gold producer of gold, and approximately 3,200 metric tons of gold has been, for Colorado. Out of 50 states that make up the United States, only 32 have found to have gold in them. The lowest of the gold producing states was Oklahoma, with only 0.01 location per 1,000 square miles. So with today's price of gold, there's going to be more activity in these gold producing states.
Sure.
And that's going to also help bounce, weekend prospectors to get out and do it too.
Colorado, you say?
Yeah. It's funny. It was I got the article off of a Portland news station, but it linked me directly to Colorado, even though it said Oregon and Washington are in the top 10 list for the gold rush. So, but
Interesting.
Yeah.
Very interesting. Colorado.
Who would have thunk it?
Who would have thunk it?
I'm with you, Danny. Colorado. Go to Colorado. Right?
Yep.
Just saying. Is that it, Rob?
Yeah, that's it.
Oh, thank you. It's very
And I'm sorry to jump in so quick. Like I said, I'm
you were
trying to get used to this thing.
Finger on the trigger, man. You did not even wait.
You and that new MacBook,
right? He's like, watch this.
Bada bing, bada boom.
I'll show you. I'm jumping right in. All right, who now? Rich or Scott?
Kick off with Cooley's Corner.
Go on, Rich. All right. Hold on, yeah. Wait.
I just got tail end story. So
we know how much Rich loves that.
Welcome to Cooley's Corner. Join Rich Cooley as he talks about equipment, new products, and so much more for all us prospectors and treasure hunters. Here's Rich.
All right.
There's Rich. Okay. Looks like a Google Earth image. Oh. There.
See that?
Yeah. I do.
Score. Did you win it?
Yeah, I got it. Not going to say what I paid for it because I paid a little bit too much, I think, but I got this. I just got the hose in the box and in the floats and the dredge, everything here. And trying to see my controls here. Staggering screens in the way. That ain't it.
Oh.
All right. So there's the motor. Came with it. I don't know if it works or not.
Oh, there you go.
That's a great motor.
Yeah, that's sweet, baby. Sweet.
I don't know if it works or not. Like I said, I didn't even pull the handle, didn't do anything. I just loaded everything up on the truck. There's the pump. So what kind of pump is that? It's Keen.
That's a P180.
Oh, it's a P180.
Yeah, you're looking at, with that engine and that pump, you're looking at about $1,300 to $1,400.
Holy cow.
I know the motor itself, I priced was like $800, but I didn't know how much the pump cost.
They're salty.
And the dredge itself, I know they're a good $1,800, $2,000 for just
a Never get rid of that. Never get rid of that pump, Rich. That you'll never need any other pump but that one right there to run anything you ever get.
But yeah, I mean, I don't know. Like I said, don't know if this stuff works yet or not. If it does, then I'm pretty good.
I bet it worked.
But if it doesn't, I'm screwed. But
It's a Honda.
Well, it depends on how much he used it. If he used it a lot, you might just throw a new impeller inside of it, which is like $50. That's nothing.
Oh,
yeah, I mean, I don't know if they even have to go to running. I mean, I have no clue. I'm gonna put it and store it for the winter, and then come early spring, then I'm gonna get it out, attach it, change the oil, check the oil, clean everything up, see if I can get it running, and go from there. I'm gonna have to get a hose. There's no hoses here, so I'll probably try to take the hoses and couplings off my other dredge.
Right.
See if it'll fit this one and try to get this one going.
Sure. Well,
you know,
you're set.
So I don't know. We'll see what happens.
You're set. That's awesome.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it looks like 2-inch in, 2-inch out.
Very nice.
So we're doing
what doing today. It is.
Can you see what's on the screen now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sunshine gems?
Yes.
All right, so this is the gem of the week.
It is
it's a sunstone.
It's pretty.
It's a microline or well, I don't even know how to say that. Ology close feldspar, which is when viewed for certain directions, exhibits a spangled appearance.
Mm-hmm.
It has been found in southern Norway, Sweden, various United States localities, and some beaches along the mid coast of South Australia. Physical properties, the optical effect is due to reflections from inclusions of red copper hematite in the form of minute scales, which are hexagonal, rhombic, or irregular in shape, and disposed parallel to the principal cleavage plane. These inclusions give the stone an appearance something like that of aventurine, hence sunstone is the known also as aventurine feldspar. The optical effect is called Schiller, and the color of Oregon sunstone is due to the copper. Middle part of the crystal sparkles, and usually the color is the darkest in the middle and becomes light forward of the edges. So under some of the general aspects, it says the crystal is trilinic. The colors are colorless, orange, yellow, red, green, blue, brown, and copper Schiller. It has a cleavage of 0.001. The Mohs scale is a 6.0 to a 6.5 in hardness. The feldspar, which is usually displays averturn appearance, is ologiclose, though the effect is sometimes seen. Hence, two kinds of sunstone are distinguished. Distribution: sunstone was not popular until recently. Previously, the best known locality being near Arendal in South Norway, which masses of the sunstone occur embedded in a vein of quartz running through Genesis. Other locations include near Lake Baikal in Siberia and several United States localities, notably at Middletown Township, Delaware County, Pennsylvania, Plush, Oregon, and Statesville, North Carolina. So the orthoclose stone variant has been found near Crown Point at several other localities in New York, and also in Glen Riddle in Delaware County, Pennsylvania, and at Amelia Courthouse, Amelia County, Virginia. Sunstone is also found in Pleistocene fault flows at Sunstone Knoll in Miller County, Utah. Oregon sunstone, a variety known as Oregon sunstone, is found in Heron County, Oregon, and is eastern Lake County north of Plush. Oregon sunstone contains elemental copper Oregon sunstone is unique in the crystals and can be quite large. So that's interesting.
Delaware County, huh?
Yep.
That's
So here's, I guess this is what they're talking about, the sparkling,
right.
the shimmering sunstone.
They're not cheap, are they? I mean, look at them prices too.
Yeah, they are.
They
I don't
know
know.
not.
You would think they'd be cheaper.
Yeah, they are not cheap at all.
Give me a loan, I'll buy some.
Yeah, these up here. Oh goodness.
Right?
1,590.
Yeah, 20.
How
Now,
much?
Rich,
1,500, 2,800, 20.
Yeah.
Yeah.
2750.
Yeah, I'm
hey, Rich, that picture over to the right, is that a raw one? A raw stone?
that big sparkly one.
This
Yeah.
one here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Gemma Joy.
I think it must be
Gemma
raw.
Joy variety and inner strength. Vitality and inner strength.
Yeah, that must be what it looks like when you
Keep
find
my
it.
eyes out for some of that stuff.
Right? Man,
It's crazy.
I would
And there's some of the different colors. There's the Sunstone Oregon golden yellow.
Wow.
There's the blue. The moonstone.
Yeah. They're nice. They come in a lot of different colors.
Pretty wild. Yep. And there's the reds.
That's crazy.
Pretty
Which
cool.
one's top, what's top of the shelf though? The golden color?
Yeah, I wonder. Yeah. Very cool.
Yeah, I mean that one's $4,290.
And that's a peach. So maybe the peach ones are
I was
expensive.
gonna say maybe that color.
Yeah,
That's a peach.
Peach is expensive.
Yeah, the red's like $400. That's not.
Yeah.
Right. So the red,
There's another pretty color I picked.
that looks good too. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah.
I think right.
Yeah, but I would think that was glass when I picked that up. You know it.
Wow.
Yeah,
It's raw.
I go when I pick gems, I look at all the colors and I'm like, let me pick this color this week,
Sure.
pretty much. So this is Alexandrite gemstone. It's a very hard and durable gemstone, harder than all the mineral species except diamond. When cut well, gems are brilliant, but lack fire effect, which is found in diamonds. They're among the world's rarest varieties. The name by night for this gemstone, chromium, iron, and titanium are coloring agents for beautiful. This gemstone, Alexandrite, was discovered in emerald mines of the Ural Mountains in 1830 and was named after the Russian Caesar Alexander II and was the national stone of Caesarist Russia. It is worth noting that the color changing property of the gemstone tends to be less dramatic in most of the non-Russian ones. As it's mentioned before, Alexandrite is a very scarce gemstone, and high quality Alexandrite is one of the most expensive of all the precious gemstones. So the sources, although the best quality Alexandrite comes from Russia, finds examples of the gemstone also have been found in Sri Lanka, Brazil, Tanzania, India, Myanmar, Madagascar, and Zimbabwe. You can find all interactive maps for gemstones of the world. The treatment, it's not treated usually, but it's one of the most misidentifying stones in jewelry today because of the various imitations and synthetics on the market.
Mm-hmm.
Synthetic and Alexandrite has the same chemical makeup and crystal structure as natural Alexandrite, but it is made in a laboratory or factory. Prices for synthetic material are fractions of for those for compatible quality, but they vary depending on the method, as in materials manufactured. So the gemstone in jewelry, Alexandrite, is a very hard, durable gemstone that is very ideal for all types of designs, including rings, earrings, pendants, brooches, pins, and pendants. Alexandrite gemstone is very rare, small and expensive, therefore it is used accent stones rather than century stones. Should be noted that Alexandrite is the official gemstone for celebrating the 55 years of marriage.
Huh.
Shop from our Amazon Power Store here.
I've never heard of that.
I've never heard of it either.
Yeah, evidently it is the official gemstone for celebrating 55 years of marriage.
Darn.
It's very hard and durable gemstone, therefore it can be cleaned in both stem and ultrasonic cleaners. However, great heat may change the color of the gemstone. Should not be exposed to great heat. For the same reason, Alexandrite jewelry is very easy to wear. Also, with any colored gemstone, professional cleaning is recommended.
It's color changing.
Yeah.
If you get it
So
hot
it
enough.
says really doesn't say. It just says the luster is vitreous. Transparent is transparent to a pog. Specific gravity is 3.71. Cleavage is good. Refractive index 1.746 to 1.763. At all.
I don't know.
But like I said, it's really pretty.
Yeah, I was looking at the one in the middle where it shows it under incandescent light and then under LED light. That one, yeah, the middle up one.
Here.
No, up one. That middle, up, right in the center. Oh crap! I can't point to it. Over here, there. That one. Yeah, says something about incandescent light. See how it looks greenish, and then regular.
Well, this one's brilliant Earth, 1,790.
But that one over to the left, 4,500.
Hang on with that.
They're nice. Well, that one's lab created. Okay, and that's still 1,600.
Yeah, 1,650. You have the other one over here, 2,450. And then this one's 4,550.
Yeah, that one was definitely expensive. Oh, that's an emerald sapphire, purple emerald sapphire. Okay. Alexandrite.
9.6 times 6.7 millimeters, whatever that is.
Size, right? Got me.
But there's a Russian measure. Pretty blue.
Cool. They're cool stuff. Yeah.
Well, if you're married for 55 years, you definitely
Yeah,
that son is worth it. Jeez.
got a long ways to go. There's 34.
Some different
Yeah,
stuff.
they said earrings and pendants and
Sure.
all kinds of stuff.
Very nice. Very cool, Rich.
Cool.
Very,
Cool, very cool. Very cool.
very cool.
Although I can't afford it, but very
Right, but still very cool.
good.
And you are never going to go to that country where you can find it. So.
Right.
All
'Cause you know we're the most loved country in the world, so yeah.
right. All right, Scott. You said you had something too, right?
Oh, that's yeah. I'm gonna do the pretty much the first to the pages that I started reading. I actually went down. Remember when I read about the women of the Klondike, and then the other one?
Yeah.
Okay, so I kind of skipped two of them and went in the middle. So if I don't back up, I'll forget about it. So I'm gonna start and get the list started for it. But anyway, this one's called "Forgotten Characters of the Gold Rush." Now,
Okay.
I don't know how many characters there were, but I do know that Swiftwater Bill Gates was one.
Oh.
That's where I got the name from.
Swiftwater Bill Gates.
Yeah, that's where I actually got my name from.
I wonder if that's where Bill Gates got his name from.
I never can tell. Somebody, if he got a lot of gold, he might have.
Man.
All right. Anyway, it says for the gold rush era was not only defined by the pursuit of wealth and fortune, but also by the colorful and diverse cast of characters who played a significant role in shaping its history. From daring pioneers to visionary inventors, the gold rush saw the emergence and unforgettable individuals who left their mark on the legendary tales of the transformative era. Peggy Case, a remarkable story of resilience. It says Peggy Case was a former slave born in Maryland, became one of the most prominent figures of the gold rush. After obtaining her freedom, she joined a mass migration to California in a search of a better life. Peggy's incredible story captivated many as she defined social expectations and embraced the spirit of exploration and adventure. Arriving in Greenport, California, Peggy Case lived in the remarkable age of 103. That's pretty old.
Mm-hmm.
Passing away in 1870. Her longevity and resilience in the face of adversity made her a symbol and hope and inspiration for those who sought a new beginning during the gold rush. Warren Augustus Brown. Now, I have heard this name, but I do not know the story. It says a sporting inventor. It said gold rush pioneers were not only driven to pursuit of gold, but also their entrepreneurial spirits and innovative mindsets. Warren Augustus Brown was one of such characters who demonstrated creativity and ingenuity amidst the chaos and uncertainty of the gold rush. Brown, an ordnance sports enthusiast, invented a unique scoring device for baseball games during the gold rush. This invention revolutionized the way scores were kept, making it easy for both players and spectators to follow the game. Brown's contribution to the world of sports during this how do you say that? Yeah, I don't know. Tumultuous period. What's that mean? Tumultuous. Oh, thank you very much. Okay, it's tumultuous. Still don't know what it means. Anyway, is a testament of the resilience and adaptability of the individuals in the face of adversity. Lisa said that means chaotic.
Okay.
These are just a few examples of the forgotten characters who played a significant role in the gold rush. Their stories, alongside those of countless others, contribute to the rich tapestry of the gold rush era, highlighting in the triumphs, tragedies, and the indomitable spirit of those who dared to dream and seek their fortunes in a rugged landscape of California. And I think what they were talking about, it has to be the scoreboard, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it has to be.
Because it says
Yeah.
revolutionize the way to keep score.
Sure.
So it's got to be a scoreboard he come up with.
Outfield scoreboard.
I know, but can you just imagine that somebody say, "Oh, you know what? A scoreboard was invented in Alaska." They look at you like you're crazy. You can win $20 off that. Google it.
Uh-huh.
Anyway, it says the challenges of the gold rush journey is going to be the second one here. And it says the journey of the gold mines of California was a daunting adventure filled with numerous challenges. Prospectors braved treacherous terrain, extreme weather, and scarcity of supplies in their quest for gold. However, traveling on foot or by wagon, they carried heavy loads of provisions, determined and to endure the hardships that lie ahead. These gold prospecting stories are a testament to the indomitable spirit and the relentless pursuit of fortune during this gold rush. It says treacherous terrain. The rugged landscapes of California posing significant challenges to the gold seekers. Prospectors navigated through dense forests, steep mountains, and treacherous rivers in their relentless pursuit of gold. The perilous terrain required immense physical strength and endurance as they forged ahead, undeterred by their obstacles that stood in their way. Part of the second one is going to be the extreme weather. It says the gold rush journey was also plagued by harsh weather conditions. From scorching heat to freezing temperatures, prospectors faced a wrath of nature. They endured blistering sunburns, icy winds, and heavy rains, all while traversing vast distances in search of their golden dreams. Scarcity of supplies. Says supplies were scarce along the gold rush trails, making it essential for prospectors to stock up before embarking on their journey. However, the demand for provisions often exceeded the available resources leading to the inflated prices and limited availability, prospectors had to carefully plan and ration their supplies, ensuring they had enough food, tools, and equipment to sustain themselves during the challenge months ahead. And here it says the journey of the gold mines was filled with peril and uncertainty. We braved treacherous landscapes, hostile weather, and scarcity of supplies, all in the search of fortune. Many lost their lives along the way, but those who preserved the adventure was unforgettable. These tales of endurance journeyers behaving nature's wrath and overcoming the odds paint a vivid picture of the gold rush adventure. The hardships endured by the prospectors highlight their determination, resilience, and the relentlessness pursuit of wealth. It is in these stories that we find a glimpse into the daring spirit that defend the gold rush era. The challenges faced by prospectors during the gold rush were not only physical, but also psychological. The feeling of isolation, fear, and uncertainty weighed heavily on their minds as they ventured into the unknown. Despite these risks and hardships, these interpreted individuals placed bets on the hope of discovering gold and achieving prosperity. Pretty interesting.
Cool. And they did.
And they did.
One
I
that
believe you're
made
right.
it, right?
I believe you're right. Next week I'm going to try. Well, we have a guest next week, right?
No, 20th.
Okay, so next week I got Ghost Towns of the Gold Rush and Tragedies of the Gold Rush.
Ooh, tragedy.
Dum, dum, dum.
Tragedies.
Tune in next week to find out more.
Cool.
Hey, it takes a lot of going through a lot of stuff to find these little stories that I keep reading.
Oh, sure.
Luckily, I found a page that's got like 5 or 6 of them on there, but
Cool.
they're not easy to come up with. I mean, you can hear the story, and then you get on another article, you think it's a different story, but it's just the same story worded a little bit different. So,
right.
You
Right.
don't want stuff to get boring. Yeah, I don't want stuff to get boring.
So, did they ever say how many people died crossing, going up and over?
Do you really think that they could actually get an accurate count?
Probably not, right?
I mean, come on. I know there had to be a bear or something roaming around when the spring thaw come out.
Yeah, I mean,
you had coyotes that live, snow fox.
Right.
They're gonna
ground was probably frozen, so you probably couldn't bury them.
So they're like a popsicle.
Yeah, kind of like if you die on Everest, they just leave you.
Yeah, they're not going to do a search and rescue until the spring.
Did they even do search and rescue back then?
I doubt it, but like I said, could they get? Let me see.
Right.
Body count. Wait.
I bet they didn't. I bet they didn't even do search and rescue back then. They didn't, right?
Probably not.
What did they call that? What did they call that though when they were going up and over the mountain?
Wasn't that the Klondike Pass or?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. I think so.
I can't remember.
Yeah, I think it's
yeah, it's the Klondike Pass.
Right, Rich? Yeah.
Yeah.
So how many, I wonder if they got a count. You would think there would have been somebody there's always some historian that keeps track of that stuff.
Oh, there is. But like I said, could you believe it was an accurate number? Because I wouldn't.
Probably not.
No, maybe not.
They just rolled you to the side and kept walking because they didn't want to lose their place in line.
Close though.
Yeah. Because you probably had reporters that made the journey.
Well, I do. It says no one knows the exact number of animals that took the 2 trails, but it's estimated that 3,000 horses died in 1 year period on the White Pass Trail, earning its nickname. So hell.
Wow.
But I can't find a body count of people.
I just wonder because there was a lot of people that made
Wait.
that.
They didn't call that the Chilkoot Trail, did they?
I don't know.
Chilkoot Pass?
Chilkoot. Yeah, the Chilkoot Trail.
Now that definitely sounds familiar.
It does
Yeah.
sound
Or the Chilkoot Pass.
does sound familiar.
Mm-hmm.
Rush to Die on the Chilkoot Trail. Hang on a minute. I got to do some scanning real quick with my eyeballs.
Cannon. Huh.
Some people call it speed reading, but I call it getting out of.
Speed.
Yeah, I get it. I just read the important words. The ands and the does are just irrelevant.
Kilkoot Pass.
Yokoot Pass.
Yeah, Chilkoot. That's why I said Chilkoot Pass.
Does
Yeah.
sound familiar. It's not that's not the Klondike Pass though, is it? Or is it?
I think it's what it was called, wasn't it?
I don't know.
I mean, the Klondike, the actual pass was called the Chilkoot Pass.
I don't know. Yeah, maybe it was.
I don't know for
They
sure,
called
but I
it-
think.
They might have called it the Klondike Pass too. Yeah. I don't know. Darn it.
To know these things.
I know you would think we did, and we used to. You know?
Yeah, I'm not seeing it score. Well, it said.
It says Klondike Trail or Chalmers Trail was an overland route to the Klondike Gold Rush in the Yukon.
Right. Yep.
Yeah.
Chalmers,
Chalmers.
Chalmers.
Okay.
Yeah, because didn't you go from San Francisco to, or not San Francisco, but, oh crap, what do they call it?
Oh.
Hot dog.
You have to go up to the Skagway area to get to
Yeah.
that portion of the,
But-
of the state.
The
The thing is,
Trail.
yeah. The thing what I was getting to too is because
Yeah.
the other thing I was getting to as well is because you could get it by like people what, but how many died in, they say, an avalanche,
Yeah.
or how many died of frostbite? You know, you're not going to find those people.
That's what I figured. Most of them died from exposure, just maybe
And
starving.
then after you get across the pass, that was Canada's problem. Remember, that was the ones that were on the other side of the mountain said, "Oh, if you ain't got enough provisions, you got to turn back around."
I just wonder.
So this says Chilkoot Trail.
Mhm.
From 1897 to 98, the Klondike Gold Rush transformed a traditional trade route into a highway. Thousands of men and women and children completed the journey from Dyea, Alaska, to Lake Bennett, British Columbia. Today, the Chilkoot Trail is a 33-mile recreational trail.
Wow.
Each year, over 15,000 people day hike, backpack, and trail run this corridor. As they do, they pass hundreds of artifacts left behind by gold seekers.
Wow.
Wow. Ain't that the one that Parker redid because his grandfather or somebody did that same thing?
Yeah, I believe.
Yes.
See, that's why the Chilkoot Pass is stuck in my head for some reason.
I guess it's changed over the 150 years, according to this.
Sure.
Well, I would hope.
It's only 33 miles, Rich?
That's
Wow.
what it says, but
Wow.
I guess it goes into different. The trail goes into a different thing, I guess. According to,
You got to remember though, Tim, these guys were walking, packing
Yeah.
how much provisions, dragging sleds.
Yeah, that was harsh winter.
33 miles? Holy moly.
3 and 4 trips.
Yeah, I thought
Yeah.
it was like farther than 33 miles, though. I thought it was like 100 miles or something. 33 miles. Okay. But
Yeah,
yeah.
but you're going over
Yeah, you're
snowbound
walking,
hills,
dragging equipment.
rocks, creeks,
Yeah.
rivers. Good Lord.
especially when you can only go, a hiker goes 10 miles a day. I mean,
Sure. Right.
These
That's
guys
on flat.
hauling all kinds of stuff.
All right. Yeah, they were hauling a lot of gear. So it's like,
Yeah.
You know what, Rich? A hiker goes 10 miles a day on flatland.
Yeah,
it would be
that's what I'm saying, man.
it would be fun to hike that trail to see some of the stuff they've left, but that was left behind.
Not in the wintertime, it wouldn't be.
No, not in the winter, in the spring.
I'm not trying to reenact those days. I'm just
No.
saying.
No, but it would be cool to see some of the artifacts laying around, and you know where it came from, right?
Yeah.
That would be cool.
It'd be different, that's for sure.
It would be.
Mm-hmm.
That's a bucket lister right there. Yeah, to hike the Klondike Trail. Dang. Yeah, that's
It'd be a big one.
it would be. It's 33 miles.
Ain't no way this boy's doing it. 2 miles.
Right.
32.
I mean, you can't. I mean, you got to think. You can't drive it. You can't ATV it. The only way you're going to do that is walk it.
Walk it. Hike it. Hike it.
Yeah. I mean, you're not going to lame a horse getting off through that stuff. So
Get your backpack, some MREs, and plenty of water. And
But you think nowadays they probably have that trail pretty well blazed?
probably. Oh, you bet. You know it is, right?
yeah, but I bet you it ain't no easy.
Oh, it's still probably not easy, but
Yeah. There's
You're
still
in the
big
wilderness.
boulders. I bet you got to walk over.
yeah, you're in the wilderness, so you got to worry about, bears,
Bears.
mountain lions, all that good stuff. But it would be
I'm
cool.
sure it's growed up a lot more now than it has then.
It would be cool though, just to say
Yeah,
you did it. Yeah,
I'd rather not hike on a trail that something sees me. It's going to think I'm a big Twinkie. It's not happening.
just take your bear spray and your
Especially if there's rocks above you on both sides.
yeah.
Bear spray.
It was
Yeah, I got bear spray. It's called 44 mag.
well, I was gonna say take that too.
Heck yeah.
Yeah. Oh God, yeah.
Don't have it time to react.
It would be cool though, because you're a prospector miner. It'd be cool to say you walked the trail that the forefathers of mining walked.
You walk the walk.
You walked the walk for sure. Dang.
I'd be going over that trail looking around like cowboys looking for Indians back in the day.
See, now I wonder if when you cross over in the Canadian side, do they have Canadian Mounties over there?
You're crossing the border, and I
Right.
would just about presume.
Yeah. Are they like standing there or sitting there on their horses?
With the little red jackets.
Yeah, with their
Bobbling her head.
yeah. Good day, mate. Oh wait, wrong place.
That's the wrong place. I don't know. Ask Grumpy if they still got the Mounties sitting on the border. I think they do, but I'm not for sure.
They probably, it's not like there'd be a gate there and a border crossing. It's a
Well,
trail.
no, but you got to remember the Mounties, they actually ride horses.
Yeah.
So they're not going to be on the roads. They're going to be where horses can ride,
That's what I mean. I just wonder if they're sitting there.
Like I said, they were back in the day. They probably are still now.
They're sitting there chilling, going up. Here comes another one.
Here comes another one of them idiot Americans. Oh,
Yep.
God.
Let me see your passport there, buddy. Yeah, nope. Turn around, head back up over the hill.
Not enough provisions. You're out.
Yeah, they didn't ask them for passports back then. It was you ain't got enough food. Go back.
That's right. You don't have enough food.
Go back.
And during that whole thing, like, I could just guarantee you there probably weren't no wildlife 10 miles around that trail.
Probably.
For 3 miles.
Yeah, the hunting probably wasn't very good.
Well, I mean, they probably the first
shot-
guys already hunted it out.
Yeah, they shot everything that moved and they ate it.
Exactly right.
Keep from starving. There wasn't a bird or nothing around there.
Nope.
Yeah.
That's so crazy.
Yeah, you're probably eating a lot of pine cones. Yeah.
Heck,
Yeah, they're in kilometers in Canada. Yeah.
Yeah, right. Good Lord. That would be tough. Be tough living.
like
But they were
stuff.
hardcore. What they was. I mean,
You know what? You think about it. You could say they were hardcore, or did they just not know any better?
but they still were hardcore to make that trip. I mean, come on, they didn't have.
Well, yeah, but think about their lives anyway. Think about what they left anyway, because
I
they said,
know.
"I don't have anything here to
But-
stay for."
But still, to make that journey with shoes that probably had paper in the bottom to cover the holes, and no insulated gloves. They had it rough. Yeah.
But like I said, if it was the same of where they are to go to get gold,
Right. But
you
there was no guarantee.
no, there's no guarantee.
No.
And half of them didn't even know it. You could guarantee half of them didn't even know how to dig gold.
Right. Right. It was new, so it was like
They're like, "Oh, I think I'm just going to watch and pick up some potatoes here and there." No, but maybe the first guys found a couple potatoes, but you're not walking up there after the fact and finding them.
So it was like, oh, I'm gonna go and find my riches. You know, first I
Yeah.
gotta get over this mountain.
I
Yeah.
admire that. What I can't remember his name, but he went around 5 counties or something, bought up all the shovels. He had the mark. He
Yeah,
had a monopoly on it.
Yeah, I forget the guy's name.
Yeah. Oh crap! I know we've heard.
Remember mining? Yeah, all the shovels and all the gold pans. He was mining the
Yeah.
miner.
Yeah, I was it that, or he was just a smart businessman?
Yeah, it was a store.
Yeah.
Well, what was it? $35 a shovel, $25 a gold pan, and that was a lot of money back then.
That's more than a shovel is nowadays. You know,
I'm just saying,
Lord.
he made it right.
He made his fortune.
That and whoever opened the bar. Flat out to tell you, there's places guys can get in, get out of the cold, and drink something. They're going to do it.
It's just interesting, though, to me.
Remember that term? Give me a pinch out of your poke. The bartender would take a pinch, and that's how you paid for it.
Yeah. Yeah. This is crazy. Though.
That's why the bartenders are always big, giant guys. They had big hands.
Big old fingers, get them big pinches.
Yeah.
It's just weird. Things were so different back then. Yeah. To be able to do that. Man.
I'm gonna have to say I'm good though. I'll stay right where I'm at. Thank you.
Just to go. I just want a better life. I'm heading over the mountains in search of gold. Yeah.
Samuel Brannan, shopkeeper and newspaper publisher who owned the first supply stores in gold fields. He became the first millionaire of the gold rush.
Yeah.
Levi Stratus sold derivative blue jeans to the miners.
Yeah. He did. I don't think he ever stuck a shovel in the dirt and became the first millionaire.
Didn't have to if you had 1 million people buying jeans at $1.
Buying blue jeans and shovels and gold pans. All you needed was one pair of blue jeans. They last forever.
Yeah, but can you imagine what them bad boys felt like back in the day when you got them brand new? Holy moly.
They had to have been worse than a pair of Carhartts. You know how they
they would have been twice as worse as that.
The store was in Sutter's Mill.
Sutter's Mill. Thank you, Rich. Yeah.
And the general store located at Sutter's Mill, and that was Samuel Brannan.
Yeah. That's what started the California Gold Rush with Sutter's Mill.
Yeah. Oh, them pants! You probably stood them up at night when you took them off. They stood.
You'd have to. The only things we broke in would be the back of your knees. Everything else is not going to break in easy.
Oh, that would have been some rough pants to wear.
That would explain why back in the day you always seen like in the old TV shows and stuff, they all wore long underwear. There you go. Now you know why. That way the pants didn't rub the hide off of you.
Oh. Man.
Oh, goodness.
They were made to take a beating, though.
It's true. And look, you know what's funny? Because what was there was like, I can't remember what was last year, but somebody thought that they found a pair of old Levi's down
on that pair in that mine. Yeah, sure.
Yeah, and they said they could be worth freaking just stupid thousands of dollars. I'm like, really?
Sure. Yeah, massive amounts of money for them. Yeah.
Crazy.
It is crazy. But what we always say, treasures can be found everywhere.
The richest woman was Belinda Mulrooney. It says an Irish immigrant and intrepid entrepreneur. Became the richest woman in Klondike. It doesn't really say what she did.
I thought she was.
She ran a bar.
I thought she ran a bar. I thought she ran a ladies of the night place.
That's what I said. She ran a bar.
Yeah, that's what I thought she did.
A brothel.
A brothel. Thank you, Rob. That's the proper name I was looking for. Yeah, that's what I thought she did.
There, folks. Google it.
Uh-huh. That's what I thought she did.
Well, yeah, I was throwing that out there when I first heard It was a
Okay,
she.
so it says how many died in the Klondike Gold Rush? Around 100,000 prospectors made the initial trek to the Yukon, Klondike region, yet only about 30,000 people actually succeeded in completing the journey. This means that around 70,000 prospectors either died or turned back from the gold panning in the Klondike.
Wow.
See, they said or turned back, and
turned
you know a
back.
lot of them were turned back.
Yeah, but that's still a huge number. 70,000
Yeah,
turning back or dying. Wow.
I would have said 30%, maybe.
Wow.
Because there's a lot of them that goes going half up that hill, and they're like, I can't make it. And then people's coming back down saying, no, they're turning you away if you ain't carrying this much supplies. So then if you only had 2 days supplies, you're not walking the rest of the way up that hill behind anybody because you already know they're going to turn you around. Yeah, I don't know.
70,000.
That is quite a bit, though.
That's a lot. So we're saying 30,000 made it.
Jeez.
So yeah, $36 for a shovel.
$36. Yeah, you get a shovel
I
cheaper.
thought it was around $35.
They're cheaper today at Home Depot.
Yeah, they are cheap today.
Really?
They are. They really are. They're cheaper than $36.
Gold rockers were $40. Some shovels were 10, picks were 10, and so on.
Okay.
Yeah, you only need one pick.
Shovels was where the money was at.
Yeah. I was gonna say if you're wearing out a pick, you're really digging, buddy.
Yeah. Wow. Your shovel was your major tool.
Yeah.
Yeah, Frank, our Canadian buddy up there, he's the one that found those Levi's, and I believe the mine owner gave him to him for finding them. He didn't ask for no money, but yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah. Did you ever find out anything else about them? Did they sell them
Yeah, I'm not sure.
in a museum?
I know that the article said they were estimated at like over $100,000. I know that much.
Yeah. Crazy.
I mean, that would be one treasure that I would tell the news that I found. Nobody's going to come back and say, hey, those are mine. I need them back. I don't think so.
They were my great granddad's.
Right. No. Sorry about your luck.
Left them in the bottom of that mine one day.
But if you do find something in a Wells Fargo box, throw the box away and melt the gold. Make it into your own box.
Box might be worth a fortune too.
No, your gold come from.
Just saying.
You know what? Once you get greedy, you get caught.
Mm-hmm.
I'd probably take the nails from the box, add them to the bars to change the alloy.
There you go. Put a little bit of old rusty nail in there. Yep.
Yeah, the old rusty nail, like old bar trick.
Yeah.
Our good buddy.
Go ahead.
Oh, I was going to say our good buddy Tim Fisher's in the YouTube chat right now, and he's mentioning a few things. He's all right in his neck of the woods. Saying that they are filming weekly for a new documentary TV series soon. So, I'm implying it's probably happening right now.
Yeah.
All right, so he finally got that off the ground. All right, congratulations.
Digging up that dredge.
He was posted.
Yes.
Yeah. We'll have to have Tim back on soon. So he could bring us up to speed on things.
Well, I remember a couple years back he was mentioning they had plans to do something like that. So,
that is cool.
now I don't know if it was about the dredge or not, but he probably threw that in there. I'd have to do.
Maybe it's about megalodon teeth.
It's about the megalodon.
The megalodon teeth.
That is still pretty cool that he could find those. I mean, seriously, that's just like get out of here, man.
It is cool.
Yeah.
And what's cooler, you can buy bags of dirt that can contain megalodon teeth. You never know.
And you know what? He finds a lot of other shark teeth too.
Yeah. Very cool.
Like those long, I can't remember what they come out of. Not a nurse shark, but I don't know. They're long teeth. They're skinny. It's like, man, if something like that ever bit you, you're gonna feel it.
No, but still, it's cool.
Of course, I guess if a megalodon bit you, you wouldn't have an arm.
You wouldn't have a body, but just swallow.
Right?
It's a dinosaur shark.
Hey, if it ever happened, I'm not going down easy. I'm grabbing gills and whatever else I can grab hold of.
It just swallow you. You wouldn't even know it. Just be like, all of a sudden it would get dark. Yeah, it'd be like, what's that story of the guy that got swallowed by the whale?
Ishmael, Moby Dick.
Ishmael. Yeah,
They call me Ishmael.
same thing. But you got swallowed by a megalodon. Huh? Just saying.
Well, like I said, I wouldn't go easy. I'd grab me a gill on the way by.
You go kicking and
I'm giving somebody some indigestion.
Jeez. Yeah, but that's what I always say. Never know where there's treasure. It's all around us, people. Just gotta know.
And you know
where-
what? You got to think about it. Would a megalodon even mess with a human? I mean,
I don't know.
we'd be like it's not even like quit it.
Maybe.
It's gonna get stuck in my teeth.
Right. He might go, oh, that's not big enough to eat.
Yeah, not even
The
close.
energy. You know? He may be looking for a bigger fish to fry.
Like a whale.
Oh, I got a question.
Yes.
I know you guys have the answer.
Uh-oh.
Share screen, Tim.
It is shared, brother.
Okay.
Yeah, you can share.
If I can.
It's set up.
All right, hold on.
Let's see if we have the answer.
So I want to go back to this picture.
Okay.
You guys see the dredge again?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. So you see this tube right back here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you guys see my arrow?
Yeah. Yes. Yeah.
This tube right here. So on the, you know how we have the small high bankers and you have like an inch and a half or a 2-inch setup to be able to dredge, and you have that tube. What is that tube called? It has like a Y in it, and you have the pressure that comes down and then sucks.
That is your
I'm having a brain fart.
I am too. Dang it.
What do you? Are you? I mean, you're when you.
So when you
like,
dredge with a high banker, what do you need to use? What's that thing called?
It's usually
Well,
on the nozzle. It's
yeah. I was gonna say it's dry land. Like a dry land nozzle would be on the nozzle.
crap. It's called the I just had it.
Ken would know. Darth would know.
It's called
Are you talking about like the nozzle
The tube
itself,
with
like a
the Y in
venturing
it.
nozzle or something?
No, it's a tube with a Y in it. All right.
yes.
So the one end goes to the hose that sucks the material up. The other hose goes to the tube that goes up to your box, and the other hose comes to your pump. So you have the pressure that comes down the tube, which causes your vacuum that sucks up the material that sends it up to your box. What is that tube called?
Oh, you mean like a regular rounded dredge? It's a fleur or not sheep.
It's a tube with a Y in it.
Yeah, because the nozzle that you got on that dredge, the hose right there, that's just that thing has to stay underwater. The other one is like mine. I can bring it out of the water and put it right back down.
This one right here is like for an inch and a half or 2 inch.
Yeah.
It was just thrown in the box.
Darth says Hydroforce nozzle.
Now that's
I said Venturi. Two other people
There
are
it is.
saying
Fleur
Venturi.
nozzle.
That's what I said, and you guys said no.
Not a
Venturi.
nozzle though. This is not a nozzle.
No, that's just the pipe. I know what you're talking
Yeah,
about.
but it's the same. It's the same theory. It's the same mechanisms.
It is. Wait a minute.
I forget the name of it. Daggone it. It's what you use on a regular dredge, but this is a smaller nozzle.
Right.
It's a smaller version.
I think it's Venturi nozzle.
It's the Venturi thing.
Yeah.
I'm with you guys, but I can't. God dang it.
Like the big nozzle is not a Venturi nozzle. That goes to a damn.
This is not a nozzle.
It's not the nozzle. It's the part that just
It's a
hooks
tube.
off and the hoses come off.
Anyway, I'll bring it in next week and show it to you guys.
Yeah, there you go.
I have
You're
it
not
upside
talking about. Are you talking about the part that goes into a flare?
Hmm. No, it's connected. If you'd listen to what I said,
You got the
I
hose.
did listen to
connected
what
to
you
the
said.
hose that you suck the material from on one end. On this end right here is connected to the tube that you suck material on. This
You
end
got
that you cannot see by the hose is connected to the hose that goes up to your box.
Right.
Where it was, this hose right here is your pressure. This comes off of your pump.
Yes.
This allows pressure to come down the hose, which causes suction to suck the material up.
Yes.
we got a
Understand
couple
what-
more comments that are saying flusher and power jet.
You could call it a
I'd say
gravity
it's a
dredge.
power. I'd say it's a power jet.
Power jet.
I was gonna say that's what goes into a flare is the jet, but it
It's
could
a
be a
power
gravity.
jet for either 1.5 inches or 2 inch. I didn't measure it. I just threw it in the box.
Yeah, it's not very big. That's for dang sure.
It was laying on the ground right by the dredge, so I grabbed it and threw it in the box. And I figured somebody could probably use it.
Right.
Did you get that feeder over there to the right?
This mess here.
Yeah, it looks like it's on another box.
No, all this stuff right here went with this high banker and went with all this junk over here.
Okay.
And that foot valve there didn't go with the dredge, Rich. That red one on that red hose.
No, because this little stuff here goes with this.
Oh, with that high banker setup. Okay.
Yeah. There wasn't no foot valve that I seen for this dredge.
Gotcha.
Or no pressure hose either that I seen for the dredge.
Huh.
But that's what I was wondering. That tube, that's a jet tube.
Yeah.
Now that somebody said,
Jet tube. That is what it's called.
but it's for like 1.5 inches or 2 inch. It's a small.
They might have been using.
I don't know if you can even buy them anymore.
I'd have been using it on that high banker or something.
Yeah,
I just say
for the high banker.
Uh-huh.
I would say this for the engine, the pump, and what I'm seeing that you got right there. If you paid under $2,500, you didn't get robbed.
No, he made right.
No.
Now look at them floats. Things are clean.
So I met a guy there from Shippensburg, and hopefully he's watching the YouTube channel. His name's Evan. He's from Shippensburg here, and he was the one that was bidding against me.
Uh-huh.
So
Yeah, Rich, he joined GPS. I approved him like 2 days ago.
yeah.
But look at the frame and the floats. It all looks new. It's
So Evan's the one that bought this other equipment and
he
stuff.
bought the high banker.
He didn't
They bought
use
the
it. He
high
didn't use it a
banker.
bunch.
Okay.
So, but there's a bunch of stuff missing from that, so it's going to be very difficult. Now that little pump they said goes with that high banker. That's not the case. He's
No.
going to have to get a different pump
Gotcha.
for that, because there's no way that little pump would be able to run that.
No, that air pump.
Yeah, but a high banker really doesn't take a big pump because you got if your PVC pipes are and you only got what?
No, but
maybe
that was a real
Rich
small
holes?
pump. I mean, it was really dinky. I mean, it was probably a 1 inch,
Oh, geez. No,
yeah,
it's
or
too
3/4. I mean, it was very, very small.
How much gold stuff was there? Just what was in pretty much your picture, that little high banker, and
pretty much, yeah. Now there was a gold wheel that sold for like $13, but the guy just bought it for the box.
case.
yeah.
The one that had the auction. His boy bought it because he just wanted the case itself because it folded down and then the lid popped off, and then he just wanted it for that. But it was a gold wheel. I didn't really want it because I don't use the gold wheel. I pan all my stuff. So
You know what? I've tried 2 different kinds of gold wheels, and I'm not impressed with them.
I had one.
yeah, I didn't really care for it. So, but I should kick myself in the butt for not getting that air stuff. I mean,
Yeah.
oh man, afterwards I was like,
You didn't get the air. You didn't get the air pump or nothing.
no, I
get on it. It was
Should have
like,
got the hose in the tank and all that, and I got out at 175,
Yeah.
and I should have kept going. And then afterwards, I looked it up, and they're running $650 right now. So it's like, man,
it could have went a little more on it.
I should at least stayed in.
Been okay. Yeah.
You know what? And if you think about it, look at the guys on Gold Rush, like Under the Ice. They run it off a freaking air compressor. That's it. They don't have a special pump on the side of their motor.
I
Yeah.
see that. And I always,
Yeah, they run that off air compressors.
how do you get off an air compressor?
Well, I mean, if the exhaust is going outside the garage and it's clean air coming in the garage that you're putting down in the reservoir before you breathe it, you'll be okay. But if the compressor is sucking in the same air that's blowing exhaust out, you're not going to be okay for very long.
It's like a regular air compressor.
That's what they look like.
I
me.
know. I've seen them too, and I go,
They look like the same ones we used to use for roofing.
yeah, that's what I was thinking too. And I'm like, they're using that for air. I thought you couldn't do that.
See, that's what I was told too.
I
Now I do know you don't want to go down to Home Depot and buy air hose for like your car tires and then start breathing through that. I know you don't want to do that.
No, that airline specifically said breathing on it. Now they had a bunch of other airlines there too, and they specifically said, "Hey, these airlines are separate.
right.
This one is for the breathing, and this one is not."
Ah,
Right.
so yeah, it's a special grade hose for breathing. And
Yeah, like my hose is orange on my air compressor, but it's yellow on my dredge.
Right. But they had the other ones there.
oh, Randy says it's the filter system that makes the difference. So
Okay.
well, I'm still lost.
Well, I know they're doing it. I've seen it. I have seen them.
I just don't get it though.
They don't have. You know what? Just to think about it, I have never seen one of those blue air pumps on any of their motors
No,
ever.
it's just a separate like air compressor, like a
Yeah.
Craftsman air compressor or something. And it's like, okay, I didn't know that would work, but I guess if you regulate the air down and it's air,
Yeah.
Gotta be a
But they are going 30
Well,
feet.
This is like they said in the chat, I believe.
yeah, if you cleaned it out real good, so there ain't no
They
oil,
have to be oilless compressors.
an
Yeah.
oilless compressor. Okay,
Yeah.
Yes.
okay, that makes sense.
But
So-
you'd have to, you're down 30 feet. So Tim, you'd probably have to have the pressure too to push it.
Right, still,
Do they even use a regulator? Because I have never seen one of them floating either. Or not a regulator, but like the air compressor pumps into like one of the silver floating tanks or the plastic tanks, and then you breathe
Yeah.
off of that. Just in case something goes wrong, you got 2 minutes to get your butt to the top.
yeah. I think they have them. I swear they
I know
do.
what those are called. It's at the tip of my tongue. I can't.
It's not a regulator. That's what
A
you put in your mouth
separator.
to breathe. A what?
Separator
Separator.
or something like that. Yeah, it's a separate tank that gives you
Like a
like you said, 2 minutes worth of breathing
That
time.
looks
if
like a
something
booth.
goes
It's a
down.
storage tank.
yeah.
Yeah. I got one of the plastic ones. I'd like to have one of the metal ones personally, but I got one of the plastic ones.
Interesting. I didn't know that though. Still,
Well, they said that I think the metal ones hold more, right? Well, no.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. The metal ones are high pressure and
Yeah.
the plastic ones are low pressure.
okay.
Yeah. And the metal ones, you can actually run 2 divers off of that.
Yes, that is correct.
That makes more
Yeah,
sense.
reserve tank.
Reserve tank. Yeah.
Yes.
That's
The
like
Steven,
metal ones you can run 2 off. The plastic ones you can only run 1. The metal ones are high pressure. The plastic ones are low pressure. They had the low pressure ones there.
That's like me. I got that mask from Ocean Reef, and if you're underwater and you go to breathe in, it's like as soon as you change the pressure of that mask, it blasts you. I mean, it pushes air into your lungs. It's like you don't even have to hardly breathe. Oh, okay. It's doing its job.
Interesting.
It's really weird when you're underwater and you're not used to being in a mask a lot, because you'll get underwater and your mind's saying, "Hey, you're not supposed to be here," but you're telling yourself, "Oh, yeah," and then you kind of over breathe for a little while until you kind of get settled into where you're at, figure out what's going on with everything. And then you settle down, you're pretty good. But man, that the first, like I said, when the air is forced into the mask and you're thinking, maybe I'm not breathing, but you are.
Well, yeah.
It's just, that's why I got rid of the regulators for us, because now I got a full face masks, and it's a whole lot different than a regulator is.
Oh, yeah. It's a great thing.
Mhm.
It is a great thing for sure. All right. Well, let's go ahead and wrap it up. It's after 9. So thank everybody for coming and hanging out with us this Sunday evening.
Don't forget, Flash in Your Pan Tuesday night. We'll be having Digging It in Dahlonega.
Digging it in Dahlonega. Very cool.
That's gonna be
Very
a new
cool.
one.
That's right. It is back. Don't forget, everybody. And we'll be back here next Sunday at 7:30 Eastern Standard Time. We hope to see you then. Until then, we're out of here. Have a great week, everybody. See ya.
No, you're
Good night,
Bye,
gold
everyone.
diggers.
Be
There
sure
you go.
to tune in next Sunday at 7:30 for another great show. For updates and more info, please go to www.prospectorsradio.com.